Hey guys, thanks for catching the replay. You can tap on that screen and give me hearts. Hey guys, what's going on? Hey, how you doing? Hey Adrian, hey Maria, hey Beekeepers, hey Autumn, hey Erica, what's going on? Welcome. Where are you guys scoping in from? Let me know. Thank you for inviting followers, Autumn. How are you? Yes, I love it. Hey Maria. Where are you guys scoping in from? Hey Jessamy, hey Ray, hey Brucey, hey Keith, hey everyone, what's going on? So excited to have you guys on here. Okay, California up in the house. All right. Thank you guys. You know, today I'm going to scope about something really freaking rad, and it is all about asking why and the power of asking why. So guys, first of all, thank you. I love being bombed. Any kind of heart bombs are good heart bombs for me. I'm Indraniphillips. I'm a transformational coach, and I am all about helping people create a life they wouldn't trade with anyone in the freaking planet. And guys, I have it all, and I'm so blessed to be able to show people how to have it all and create a life where they are completely fulfilled in the areas that matter most to them. New Hampshire's in the house. Chelsea, hey, what's going on, guys? So guys, the purpose of asking why is so freaking amazing. You know, as kids, if you remember being a kid or you have kids of your own, it's all about, you know what? I actually am in my house. My house is my workspace. I work from home. So guys, when you're a kid or you have kids, remember we would always ask why. You can't do that. Why? Why can't you do that now? And the power of why is so important, so we can understand each other and we can get more perspective on what's going on, you know, to gauge other people's feelings and see where they're coming from. And when you start asking why and you stop making it about yourself and you make it about other people. I love pickles too. And you know what? I'm going to show you my little pickle jar. I'm going to show you my pickle jar right now. Ready? Boom! Pickles! Why can't I ask why? There you go, baby! Pickles, and they're all shapes and sizes. Perry 10K is awesome. It is a group of collaborators, and we help each other grow, and we engage with each other, and we have topics. So today is a Perry 10K topic on the power of asking why. And guys, you know, we have so many things going on in our life, and we have so many judgments we place. So when we start asking why, and we start digging deep and really understanding the other people, our clients, our customers, our family, our spouses, our kids, that's when magic starts happening. I do follow back. So I don't, so guys, make sure that you are always asking why. You're questioning when you don't understand what's going on. Because there's so many times that all we do is we just use our own judgments, and we come from a place that is all about, that is all about us and our experiences. But once we start asking why, it's amazing. Why? And sometimes it can get a little annoying. So I've got to say, I got to be real. Sometimes when my kids ask why, I say because. But it's a lot of, you know, understanding the other person. And once you do, then you can help them. You can address them. You can understand why they're acting like a crazy fool, why they're acting crazy, why they're having a temper tantrum because of what's going on with them. Thank you so much, love. You're awesome too. I would love to know where you guys are scoping in from. You guys, this is amazing. Pickles, you are amazing. I'm going to get back to you on Facebook, but I would love to be part of the cast. This is my tattoo, guys, really quick. Do you guys see that? It says love life, and there's birds all along it with an infinity sign. And this tattoo is so rad, and I'll tell you why next week when I'm on Pickle Scope. London, Orlando, Beverly Hills, New York. I love it. I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm going to show you my backyard really quick. And this is where I go to ask times. So if you guys see that this is our house, and this is our backyard. So a lot of the times when I'm contemplating and I'm feeling like I need to know more and I want to ask questions, I go within and I get out and I ask myself why. And I really get a perspective shift, because a lot of the times we're in situations, Chrissy, I do have other tattoos. Oh my gosh, I'm going to show stamp, but this one is a tattoo as well. I wanted to be Cindy Crawford. And so when I was 17, I had my brother take me over to get a tattoo, and we lied and we said I was 18. I don't think the guy could really do math either. But yeah, it's such a pretty view over here in Southern California. Pickles, I would love to have you come see me. It would be amazing. We have the space to host you, so you let me know when you come and you can be a part of all of this. And we can have pickles in the backyard, because that's how we do. But guys, really, like with the why, it is so important. There's so many times. Victor's in SoCal as well. That's awesome. I love it here. And today is so much cooler than before. She's in South Korea, but she's gonna come and see us soon in the US. Why? I know. I'm gonna get this shit all the time. Why? But Sam Gabriel Valley, it's probably hot there, but it finally cooled down here. Why am I in Florida? I don't know why you're in Florida, unless you're in Disneyland, because Florida is hotter than balls. Not a great view in Britain is currently raising, but there's so much history there, and because exactly. The architecture in London is amazeballs, guys. Balls, yeah. I love saying balls. I don't know why. So I just love balls. I shouldn't say I love balls. Why are LA people douchey? Why are you douchey? That's not very nice to say, and that's just categorizing people. Yes, I know she's coming out here on the first Skype interview. That's awesome. Why not exactly? Heard of the Food Babe? I have not heard of the Food Babe. Big balls, balls, balls. I like saying amazeballs. I like saying amazeballs, that's my word. But guys, the power of why is so important. It's so funny. Y'all come in and now I'm like so distracted from my topic, but it is all good. I am flexible in more ways than one, guys. And it is all about sharing and understanding from other people. The world needs more compassion. And when we start asking other people and ourselves why we're doing the things we're doing, why we're in the jobs we are, why we are feeling the way we are, then we can start really getting to the root cause and fixing that, rather than, I know you guys made me talk about balls, ball tasting, I don't know about that, but ball-tastic, I love that, ball-tastic, I may have to use that, that's pretty good. But when we get in and we ask ourselves the 5 whys, why? Because I told you so is what I say all day. I know. And I'm really trying to get out of that. But sometimes it's really hard when you have a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old always asking you why about things. I'm not even going to say that, Victor. But you know what? It is something where when you ask why 5 times in a row when somebody says something, or with yourself, then you really get to the root cause. And being in corporate America, working at Toyota for over 16 years, yeah, I started when I was 5, I understand the power of getting to the root cause, because we can put a Band-Aid on everything. But if you've got something that needs stitches and you put a Band-Aid on it, it's not gonna work. But if you dig deep and figure out what's going on with you or the other person by asking why in a really caring, not annoying way, but a caring way, you can really get down to the bottom of it. You look so young, amazeballs, right? I know. It's my makeup routine. I got no makeup on besides lipstick, guys, because that's how I do. We just got back from the beach a little while ago. No, I will be 38 this year. Why? The reason behind it. When you ask why, you start getting curious about the person. And I think that's such an amazing thing. Curiosity is something that the world needs more of. We got to get curious, and we really need to understand what's going on. And we need to understand the perspective of ourselves and other people. And once we start understanding that, then we can make better decisions to be the person we want to be, to do what we really want to do, because then we start getting aligned with the root, the hidden message within. And when we find that within ourselves, it's an amazing thing. There were a lot of times where I didn't feel like I was fulfilled in my life. And I had so many amazing things. I had a great husband that I manifested as a divorced mom. That's right. I had 2 beautiful girls. I had this amazing home in California. And I had a great job at Toyota. And yes, Mia, getting aligned. And I was not fulfilled. And I started getting into a depression. It was a really scary thing. And I started asking myself why. And I thought I was physically sick. So I went and I got a whole bunch of tests done, and that wasn't it. Keith is saying curiosity is in our nature and is what got as far as the human race. Exactly. And a lot of times we stop asking why. We just take life as it is. And I think that's a bunch of crap. We need to really start asking ourselves why. Why am I doing this work? Why did I end up in a job at Toyota for 16 years where I am much more creative and I am not meant for corporate America? Why? When I started asking myself that question, I started getting divine answers to say, I needed to go through those 16 years and I needed to really understand strategy. I needed to understand analytics. I needed to understand how to write well, how to format, how to do presentations, because now I'm using it in my transformational coaching. I'm using it in my speaking events. I'm using it as I'm creating emails for my clients, for my website. Cute family picture on your website, the Effortless Life Rock signed. Yeah, I saw that you signed up for a consultation, Mia. I'm excited to connect with you. Curiosity is also a safety system for the human body. Yes, I love that. I love that, Keith. That's amazing. And it totally is. I never thought of it that way, but it is, because when we don't ask why, we just go through the motions, that's where we can get into trouble. That's where we can be in unsafe situations. So the human body can protect us, our mind can protect us because of asking why, and it can get clarity around what's going on. A lot of the times, you know, if we're only taking care of this part up here, but we're not diving deep, the problem will not go away. It sounds like you do know a lot about this subject, Keith, and I love it. So keep those comments coming. But the power of why is so important. And you know what? We are here for a purpose. We have a purpose in everything. And when we find that purpose, that's when we light up. That's when we have flow. That's when we're aligned with our body, our soul, and our heart. And that's when amazing things happen. You know, all those people that we see out there, you know, the Oprah Winfrey's, the Wayne Dyers, I don't know if we want to say Kobe Bryant anymore, but you know, all those people that have so much going on with them, the Michael Jordans, it's because they figured out their why. They figured out who they wanted to be, why they wanted to be that person, and what their purpose was, and then they could take on the world. If we never ask why, we won't learn. I love that. I love that, Keith. And that's the thing, like part of our DNA is always learning, always developing. And I've seen that, you know, once we get into an older age and we retire, we stop asking why. We don't work anymore, and then we retire and if we're not using our brain and our functions and we stop asking why and getting curious, that's when, you know, dementia and disease can start happening because we're not challenging the mind. We're not giving it what it needs. Hey, what's going on, City Cynic? Welcome. Hey Trimos, so if this is resonating with you guys, give me hearts, give me love, let me know what you guys are thinking. I love your comments in here. And what makes us successful is we have a great group that gives hearts, that give love, that gives great comments, so we can connect and feed our souls. Because I'm on this journey with you guys. I may be the speaker, because I freaking love talking, but hey Stacy, welcome. But I love hearing your comments and I like voicing what you're saying. My group is called the Effortless Evolution. Hey Stacy, what's going on? Mankind's biggest fear is of the unknown. We'd only like not knowing. I hope I said that right. You know what? And for me, as I'm getting older in my old age, I love the fact that I don't know a lot. I love the fact that I am always learning. And it doesn't matter, like in my journey, I'm on a huge spiritual journey right now, and I love where I am because I have so much flow and things are clear and I'm aligned. After so many years of going down different paths, I've found my calling, I found my purpose, but I'm always going to keep on learning. And the thing is even the people that are most transformed, like Wayne Dyer, you know, all those figures you see out there, Abraham Hicks, why helps us travel the path, but I only found my path after reading The Alchemist. I love The Alchemist. That was such a great book. And yes, it's finding this synchronicities. Am I saying that right? And it's looking for the signs and finding the miracles in everything. And, you know, knowing that our path is only our path. There's some people that know their purpose from when they were born. There are other people that need to go through it. And I was the one that had to go through it. I've done so many different things in my life. And there was a period where I was like, why am I doing all these different things? And nothing feels like it's totally me. I can do it. I can excel at it. I can have success with it, but it's not aligned. It doesn't fill me up. It doesn't light me up and get me excited. So I finally realized that I had to do all of those things to know when it does feel right, and to be able to take Welcome Xbox, and to take all the learnings from the other things that I've done and be able to hook my clients up like no freaking other, and being able to transform their lives. Mankind's biggest fear is the unknown. We want to learn and learn without knowing. Oh, that's really interesting. And you know how I feel about that? I love that, Keith. You're amazing. I love your comments on here. They're so rad. You know how I feel about that is, as I was traveling on my journey to discover myself and find my alignment, I was looking for courses. I was looking for a curriculum. I was looking for a process to go through, just like school, just like, you know, doing homework and taking tests and passing and getting the credits, getting the certificates in school and college and work. Once you take through that, our own imagination is only, I'm sure that you want to finish that off. So finish that off and I will read it for you. I will bring it into our reality by stating it into existence. But I realized that our spirit, our alignment, and finding our inner self and our highest guide is all about honoring the process. And it doesn't happen once you take X amount of courses. It doesn't happen once you have 50 coaches and you go to a ton of seminars and you read all the books. It happens when you open yourself up. And I went through so many different things in the last 3 years. It's been amazing. How much money, how much knowledge, how much information I absorbed. And I was just like, okay, I get the theory. I get why, but I don't feel it. And until recently, I really started feeling it, where it's like, okay, I get it. I'd feel it every once in a while. Hey, Omar. But now it's like, I totally understand. And when I'm in that flow, it's the most amazing thing. Our own imagination is limited to only what we know. I think that's really interesting, and that's kind of deep, Keith. I feel like we're only limited by our minds. And I think that we can have anything, we can do anything. The only limit we have is the limit in our thoughts and our belief system. Hey, Kyle, which is why it's so important for all of us to question why we act the way we do, why we place glass ceilings over our head that we can't break through. Hey, Steffi, Coco, and a lot of the times, guys, we're in a situation where we don't even know there's a glass ceiling. It's freaking invisible to us until we have somebody that gives us a different perspective, that asks us the right questions and has us look within in a different way. And then we're like, oh my gosh, you know, and it's amazing for me to see it within my clients, as well as when I did it myself a few years ago. I was like, I never knew that held me back. And that's why I do this, and that's why that happened, and that's why that happened. That's why I kept on repeating this vicious cycle. Thank you guys so much for the hearts. I really feel like when you give hearts, you give energy and you give love, and you receive it in so many different ways. So keep on tapping on that screen if you guys are resonating with this. But guys, that's what it's all about. It's about finding yourself. It's about being open to the process and getting help when you know that you've done a lot of work. Now, you can do it on your own, and I did it on my own, but it took me a long ass time and coaches, and it took me a long process to do. But you'll know what's right for you. When you get that feeling and when you get goosebumps and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to do this, or I need to work with this person, or I need to read this book. You know, if you start, like, a sign is, you know, if you start hearing about this book and you are like, oh, maybe I need to read it, and then you'll have more signs on somebody else talking about it, or this pops up. If you see it a bunch of different times, or someone a bunch of different times, and you're like, oh, you know what? Maybe I should work with her, or maybe I should take this course, and you see it pop up a couple of different times. What's happening is the universe is giving you some signs. The universe is always looking to help you and support you. We all die. The goal isn't to live forever. The goal is to create something that will, yes, I love that, Keith, and imprint and make a difference, you know? And my purpose in life is to create compassion and unconditional love in this world. And the way that I'm doing it is supporting other people in finding who they are, aligning with themselves, and having fulfillment in all parts of their life. You know, and helping people do that. That's your tattoo. That's awesome. Here is my tattoo. It says, it's a figure 8. It's the infinity symbol, which is super powerful. It says love life, and there's birds. It kind of looks weird on the thing. I don't know if there's a cool way of showing that. But you know what? I got this because a lot of times I get in my head. That was I keep on thinking about the future, and this, the infinity symbol. Yeah. Hey, Anton. And it was such an amazing thing for me to be able to look at this and look down and be able to reflect inside and get back into the present. Because when we're in the present, that's when we're creating, we're manifesting, and we can really enjoy the abundance around us. Hi. Do you want to come say hi? Yeah. This is my little munchkin. And this is her dessert. She loves her oranges. Can you say hi? She's waving, and she knows she's a cutie. Say, can I have hearts? Can you say, can I have hearts? See, they're giving you those little hearts just for you. What do you say? Thank you. She's so silly. So guys, I hope infinite is only described as something we can measure. Yeah, and it goes on and on forever. And so whenever I'm in that mode, I can look down and I can see my tattoo, and it's just freaking amazing to be able to get grounded and get present and be around what really matters the most, which is my family, which is everything in my surroundings. And as I started doing that, I see the abundance everywhere, you know, and I see miracles everywhere, and they're happening all the time, but we don't see them because we're not present. We don't see them because we have so many other thoughts racing through our minds. We don't see them because we're worried or excited about the future, and we're not respecting the gift of now. So guys, if this is resonating with you, let me know. Hit me up with some comments down there. Give me some hearts. Let me know something that you guys are alive and with me. I did have a scope earlier, and it totally died out on me. My battery died, which is probably a good thing. But you know, the best kind of action to take is inspired action, you know, and I'm so excited that I can help people do that. Follow. What kind of scopes do you do, Keith? Let me know, because I'm telling you, I'm kind of a snob a little bit, where it's like I follow people that I don't do follow for follows. So if you scope on things that inspire me, that can help me and inspire me and motivate me, I will totally follow you. So let me know. If you scope on the things you talk about on this Periscope, I'm all over it, Keith, and I will follow you. But guys, you know, find your why and ask why, stuff like we've been talking about, okay? I am viewing your profile and I am following you. Okay, I followed you, so you better bring it. I'm just teasing. But guys, it's all about finding your why, and it's about asking why. When you're in a situation where things are happening and you don't know why, and something's going on with somebody else, hey Linda, welcome. Ask why, you know, and don't be like, why? What's going on with you? Like, ask in a genuine way to say, okay, well, why are you feeling like that? I would love to know more, and I want to know how I can support you, so let me know why. When you start asking those questions and you start digging deeper, you start figuring out, and oh, okay, it's because she's upset about this. But I thought she was mad about something else completely different. And then you can get to that root cause. Because y'all, if you just put a Band-Aid on things, the problem's never going to go away. You got to dive deep, get into it, get into the root cause, and fix it, so then it's dealt with completely. So guys, I hope that resonates with you. And I hope you guys like this. Now I gotta get back and hang out with my baby girl and finish up a quiz that I'm doing for my website, and it's all about what is holding you back. So guys, I'm sending you love, light, and a ton of positive vibes. Welcome, Gracelle. I am signing off right now, but really quick, the words why, what lead to great things, it does keep. The power of why is infinite, like my tattoo, like the infinity sign. when you start asking why, the world opens up. You know, when you start getting curious about why things are happening. And that's what the inventors did. You know, when we talk about Benjamin Franklin, Steve Jobs, Thomas Edison, all those great people, they would ask, why is there not a better way? Why are we working with an IBM? Why is this like this? History is only written by the victor, not the loser. Exactly, Keith. I think, it's cold, my love. But when you ask why, that's when you can make things better. That's when you can understand people. So whether you're bettering a relationship, or if you're making the boo-boo go away for a child, or you're fixing things in your situation, when you ask why and get aligned and really understand what's going on, that's when you can make some huge changes. And you can ask, you know, why not? Why isn't it working? Why shouldn't it work that way? And those were the key questions that Steve Jobs asked, and he went on to be this amazing innovator, you know, but he did it by asking why. So sometimes that's such a simple thing to do, and we don't do enough of it, guys. So the next time you're stuck on something, the next time you don't understand, ask why. You know, and ask it in a caring, compassionate way to yourself or to other people.
Mom,
and if you guys like this, give me hearts. Yes.
Mommy,
yes.
My game's called.
What'd you say?
My game is called. It's called ABC Game.
Okay, so my little mama, she likes going into the refrigerator and grabbing ice packs. I have no idea why, and she likes playing with them. Where it's so cold to me. But she loves it, and she likes stepping on it and playing with it, and that's her thing. So she likes playing with the things that aren't toys. Oh, is it cold? Let everyone know, say it's so cold. I know. She's such a silly.
I'm behind here.
She is so silly. So guys, always make sure that you're asking why. And if you still don't understand, dig deeper, ask why. And once you know your why, and once you're aligned with your purpose, it is an amazing, amazing thing, guys. So until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and oodles of positive vibes. And you know what, guys? It takes effort to be effortless, but follow along. Click on that. Make sure that you're following me. Click on the little person. Swipe over, make sure that you're following me if you want to get more scopes on inspirational things and creating a life that you wouldn't trade with anyone else on the planet. So guys, until next time, I will see you. Bye.